Aaron, thank you for coming in today. Today we're going to hear about Kensington and their New Zealand business and their forward direction. Tell us about Kensington.
So obviously with the Kensington lock, we're world renowned for it. We built a global standard, and that was done in 1996. So now that sort of K-slot, as it's known, is in anything from laptops to projectors to shredders to all sorts of monitors, even into gaming game boxes and stuff like that now. And I think it'll continue to grow on that side of things as we continue to move advancements of technology. So Kensington does its own in-house new product development, and that's essentially through engineers and designers. And that's something that I think separates some of our competitors in the market. It creates a lot of passion, and there's a lot of passionate people that sit behind the brand. There's a lot of patents of what we've done out there, and that's in play. One of the current patents, in this world we are right now, is called SmartFit, which is all around the ergonomics, and It's all driven around a 4-coloured hand. But yeah, we've certainly won a lot of awards through CES over the years and through Red Dot, and as we continue to innovate and bring new products to the market.
So tell us, as a reseller, why should they consider the Kensington brand?
I think you need to consider Kensington because of its quality, its design and its build. We build everything for a professional, for it to be of a high quality so that its services is available 24/7, for many, many years of great service. And that's what our basis is based on, around professionals and the educators. I guess the key thing from that side of it is that we're constantly evolving what we produce in the market, because the market is evolving very quickly and the business is trying to be 1 or 2 steps ahead of what we think is going to happen. And sometimes the OEMs of the world will give us that opportunity. I think the key thing too is that our products are compatible. They're compatible with Mac, the Windows, the Chromes of the world. And I think that's quite unique. Not every product is actually, or brands out there give you that universal compatibility. I think one of the key things there is, if you look at our universal docking solutions, they are now something where you can have a Chromebook, or you can have a Mac, or you can have a Windows-based device. And it doesn't matter whether it's an HP or a Dell or a Lenovo or a Microsoft device, they all plug and work and play straight away. I think the key thing too out of that side of it is we're working directly with OEMs. So we have very strong relationships with Microsoft, and we've now created quite a suite of products around the Microsoft range. We're working very closely with Apple with some new ranges that are going to be coming out in 2021. And then we also work with the likes of Toshiba, Lenovo, HP and Dell, as well as Apple, around making sure our universal docking is compatible straight away with Windows devices, and where we're heading with that side of things.
What support does Kensington provide to resellers?
Very good question. Look, for us, Kensington, being a global brand, it gives you a sense of trust, reliability. We've built into the brand over the 30-odd years, and I think the key thing from that is, we've got Kensington partner websites where the partners can log in and gain a lot of information. There's videos, there's white papers. We've got 0800 numbers for international support, and that side of things, but we've also got the local support, myself and my team around New Zealand. Around that, you've also got, obviously, we supply spec sheets around all our products that we launch. You've got special bid pricing around when we're doing large deals around AOG or large bids in general. But yeah, most importantly, making sure that we can supply demo and sampling units when resellers need the products.
How does Kensington allow a reseller to unlock new lines of business within existing customers?
Look, I think one of the key parts of helping resellers looking up for additional lines is the work that we've started with working with the product manager, also making sure that we're working closely with your sales teams and getting them to come in and look at what we've got as we launch and release new products into the market. And I think that combination is actually a really successful sort of story, because they're also then seeing what's new, and then as the opportunities may come up, they're actually then starting to talk about the new things that are actually coming from Kensington. So I think that's also really, really important.
And to that point, what's the future direction for Kensington?
Given our current state of play with COVID and everything else, that's posed some interesting questions and challenges for all of us. But for Kensington, we're looking forward into heavily investing into research and development around categories that we've probably never thought about. And how we can drive efficiencies through the professionals and also the educators of this world. And then we've also got to now look at from our acronyms of working from at work, working from anywhere, and when working from home. And I guess it's finding a suite of products that allows a professional or an educator to be able to maximise those opportunities with those products. So yeah, so very much for us it's a massive period of heavily investment around development and bringing new products and categories. We've had a very interesting year globally, but I think the focus for Kensington will be to heavily invest into research and development around looking at new categories, subcategories to bring to market. I think the most important part is allowing employers having the right products to transition, I guess, from working from at work, working from home, and working from anywhere. And I think some key examples of that is the new magnetic privacy screens that are universal across laptops and monitors. The second part of that now is also around security. We're getting a lot more cyber hacks because of what's going on in this world in this last year sort of thing. And that's around, we're adding layers of security, so biometrics through fingerprint identification, being able to open up laptops and stuff like that. So it's not just a laptop lock, it's not just cloud-based security, it's adding those extra layers of protecting your sensitive information from cyber attacks or it being stolen. I think the key thing from our research and development is to ensure then that the employees maximise the use and efficiencies performing their roles in those three different acronyms of working from home, anywhere or from work. But it's also about their well-being, it's around ergonomics and it's around their productivity.
Thank you for providing us with those insights and spending your time here with us today. Thank you, Aaron.
Thanks for having us today.